She knows the truth.
Yeah, and she's also going to be playing up something which she doesn't know the complete truth. She was never there when you met Grant. She was never there when you spoke the story. I was. She wasn't. She's just feeding your paranoia. She's not good for you for that.
You know, I know I spoke to them. I know I told them my story. I know what they did. I know the truth. And
Yeah,
so, and so do my witness know the truth.
And I stood there the whole time you were speaking to them.
Yeah.
I'm the one that introduced you. I remember the whole story, Val, and I don't remember it the way you remember it, but
then, so why do you deny it then?
I am not denying nothing.
Oh.
I'm denying something. Hey, Val.
Yeah.
I would probably suggest you and I have a discussion in regards to what's important to you, and I would like to...
but I don't want to talk about it.
I tell you how I feel, and I tell you what I'm thinking, and if it helps you, okay, if it doesn't, it may not, I may make a particular decision, and it actually involves, God forbid, I'm going to say this, and I don't want to say this, really don't want to say this, but it's about your story, and if you don't talk to me, okay, you will probably find, I don't know, an outcome that you're maybe not happy with or you're satisfied with, but I'm going to make it very clear that I'm going to put an end one way or another in my mind to you about your story, okay? Because there is a time and place, and it is eating away far too much.
It's what? It's feeding away.
Away, like entropy, Val. Like a nice piece of cheese that you say, I'll leave it, and it starts getting rotten. It's just a poor analogy, isn't it? Poisoning you.
Chris, all I want with my story is my copyright returned back, a fair license fee paid, and everything will go away. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for much. Everybody gets the credit for what they deserve, and that's
I agree, but then I want my return from every other idea that's been stolen off me too, Val. You know what?
You can't copyright ideas.
Every single person then should be arguing about all their creative licenses. What was the film we were watching recently, Jay, where they said it was a complete rip-off 3-4 movies? Avatar.
Yeah.
The biggest blockbuster in history, Val, rips off its story from 3 to 4 stories already written and owned by companies. And Titanic has been ripped off many times too, but you can't really write, haven't you? Got to follow them.
So if people rip them, if they rip the off some people, then why are people watching it? They shouldn't be watching. It shouldn't even be up.
People don't care, Val. People like that particular story more than any other story. Star Wars is a rip-off. Man, there is nothing that is completely fresh. There's something being sourced from many stories. Star Wars is a complete rip-off. It's samurai showdown. It's Jedi's based on a samurai order with Western philosophies. It's got a lot of Isaac Asimov references. Dude, everything is ripped. Not just you, man. I get ripped off all the time.
Well, it doesn't seem like the I Am Mother movie is having success, right?
I totally disagree with you. It's done it really well on Netflix, and it's given Grant and his team an opportunity to bring more projects to Australia and maybe even West Australia.
Well, they have got no creativity. They're taking stuff off other people. What creativity have they got? They got nothing.
You make a claim that is unfounded and stupid.
I don't make a claim unfounded. I go for facts because I know what they did. You know, I know I spoke to them. I know I told them my story. I know what they did. I know the truth. And so do my witness know the truth.
And I stood there the whole time you were speaking to them.
Yeah.
I'm the one that introduced you. I remember the whole story, Val, and I don't remember it the way you remember it, but Well,
Then,
talking about that.
so why do you deny it then?
I'm not denying nothing.
Oh.
I'm denying something.
Well, they should do the right thing. That's all I'm asking. I'm trying to do the right thing. All right?
And I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. Sorry, don't agree with you.
All right.
And you need to put a knot into it, because I was standing there at that conversation. You say you know the truth because you were there, mate. That makes me equally as informative as you of the scenario. And considering that Val forgets a lot and doesn't quite register a lot of things at the time when I knew you, I was pretty much the guy that was your introducer and you were my introducer. And I remember I would have introduced you to them, and I would have stood there the whole time. And I remember something possibly a different way to you. And you will never, ever listen to me. You'll never hear me out. And that's where you're going to go wrong. It's not going to work to your advantage at any point in time at this stage.
Yeah, whatever.
The one person you should have been getting on side for the last 12 months, you've been pushing away. Boom! And that is the jackpot, ladies and gentlemen. And he goes for a shot at goal and pop it out of the stadium.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but whatever, Val. The one person that you should have been absolutely investing more time into that story, you pissed off, you annoyed, you didn't bother, you argued, you went backwards and forwards. Absolutely alienated. You shot yourself in the foot. Suicide, my man. Doesn't work.
Anyway.
Oh, anyway is the answer to lost.
I don't know. I want to go. I don't know if I want to go out.
But you'll catch up with Nina, but you won't catch up with me. That's not very nice.
Why?
That's not very nice. When you catch up with Nina, I mean, come on, man. I mean, where's Nina been?
Nina supports. Nina.
Vulnerable to the virus?
Yeah, but Nina supports me. She's different.
I support you too.
No, you don't.
Oh, not about one thing, Val.
You don't support me.
Yeah, and if she supports you on that, she's a moron.
Why would that be?
Because she keeps feeding a monster which shouldn't be fed.
She's not feeding me anything. She just knows the. She knows the.
She knows.
She knows the truth.
I don't think it's good for you if you're saying that, man.
She
I
knows.
think someone like this is better.
She knows the truth.
Yeah, and she's also going to be playing up something which she doesn't know the complete truth. She was never there when you met Grant. She was never there when you spoke the story. I was. She wasn't. She's just feeding your paranoia. She's not good for you for that.
How do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know? Yeah, but how do you know she wasn't there?
What, with Grant?
No, I
She
didn't.
wasn't there.
How do you know she wasn't there?
Because I know she wasn't there.
How do you know she wasn't there?
Because I know every single interaction I've had with her, because every time that I've had an interaction with her, Val, she gets a little jealous and decides to do something.
No, how do you know she wasn't there when Grant was talking to me?
Because she wasn't with you and Grant. I know that, Val.
How do you know?
Because my mind was there, my body was present at the time, and I have two round eyes. The days look pretty daggy.
I know, they're meant to.
How do you know? You know? You don't know.
I just gave the answer, Val. I saw with my own two eyes, Val. I have these two eyes, receptacles, brain, cognitive system that actually registers what I see and I do.
Okay, so
Guess what? I've been to Disneyland, I remember it. I had a BJ in the back of the car at a Kings Park, I remember it. Jay and I had some nookie a while back.
I know you remember everything but that night when I spoke to Grant and Michael Lloyd Green. Right.
Nina wasn't there.
I do a lot of things just and apparently I just get lucky. Not an excellent blowjob, not Disneyland. I just get fucking lucky.
I give all three stories, Jeanette. I've had a life. Unlike you, but just sex jokes that I get.
Not saying.
So was your statement.
No, it was
Your statement.
just doing what you said, but, you know,
well, you shouldn't have said that. Don't slam the door.
So how do you know she didn't just come and give me something and stayed 2 minutes and left?
Yeah, no, she didn't.
Okay. If you say so.
I say so. And with that being said, I'm on the ship with my missus because of that.
Why are you shit with? Why I don't get it?
Don't worry about it, I'll sort her out.
What do you
I'm
mean?
going to let you go now.
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright. See ya.